Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and I'm down on my home base, and I thought what I'm going to do for a little while, I'm not going to spend the whole part doing it. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a tour of my home planet, do a bit of exploring. I haven't really checked it that much. I don't know, well, there's my exocraft, so I thought we'll just go out and have a look round, and I just want to show you how planets can be deceptive, because this is a really nice looking planet. But, and it's a big but, it's got creatures on it that attack almost on sight, and because there's so many creatures, what will happen is often the Sentinels will also attack. So what we're going to do is just go out this way. This is the easiest way out from this area. You see there's already creatures here, and you can see where they res in so late, they can mean like you end up killing them. I mean, I'm not going to kill them intentionally, although I do need it, but I think running them over doesn't count towards actually solving the missions. Just going to jump there. Oh, I've got lots of birds up there. Let's see if I can scan those. So, what I would like to do is actually complete all the creatures on this planet. So let's just jump back in, because that's the safest place for me to be. I think come here and get discoveries. I think we need another 3 creatures here, and just to show you which ones are the hostiles, you've got this Lee, which is stalking, and then there's this dragon thing here with the little red things there. It says rational unpredictable insect eater, and it seems to just attack you on sight. Let's see if we can find one around. You can see how many creatures there are, and the other reason that I want to do this, guys, is the fact that I need to clear some of these missions here. I've been a bit stupid. I've been acquiring them all, and well, I probably need to get rid of some of them. And we're just going to go and have a little quick explore around the system. Let's grab that. And I'm just going to grab some plutonium. Always useful. Oh, inventory full. Okay. I've got thallium. I don't know why I've got thallium stored in there. We better top this up straight away. Make sure my weapons are fully charged. And I think, and as I say, this planet's interesting to drive over, but it is pretty rough terrain. Some more thallium there, but the lash plant. Certainly going to get rid of that on principle. Certainly always going to grab thallium when I see it, although I'm not in such desperate short supply as I used to be. And we'll see if we can find some of the local friendly dragon creatures. I mean, getting the basic number of species on this planet was quite easy actually, because you can see that there's loads of them around, and I think that's a friendly. Got to keep an eye out. I mean, there's always a risk when I kind of go out like this, because these dragon ones seem to come out of absolutely nowhere. Let's do that. Just well, 6 out of 30. Wow. I've got to kill a lot of these creatures to actually beat that mission statement. Actually, there's more thallium down there. Wow. Okay, guys. Let's just trying to see the hunting creatures. Actually, these are quite friendly in this area at the moment. Of course, I've got to kill some Sentinels. Maybe we can do that. Nah, we'll kill some Sentinels once I actually aggravate them. Zinc there. Got loads of zinc though. I need it. Yeah, let's collect it. As they say, grab the resources when you see them. And I'll say I'm not going to spend too long doing this, guys, so the whole part won't be this. I think what I will do is do this long enough, maybe until I find a base where I can call my ship. Although there doesn't seem to be many bases. There seems to be a lot of flash plants on this planet as well. But we can pick them off by Diving over the top of the arch here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. 3 in a row. I've got a bit more zinc up here. I think from up here we get a very, very good view of what on the planet actually looks like. It looks like this. Not sure what that is. I think that's just iron down there. Of course, we can scan round. Oh, we've got a plant here. I think I've also got a mission to actually pick up plants. So while we're actually doing this, guys, traveling across the surface. I think in the last video I touched on the Waking Titan ARG, and I've just been kind of looking around YouTube and seeing what's going on about the latest speculations, because it seems Sean Murray has put out a pretty cryptic tweet recently, which has got people speculating that the next update is not far away. Ooh, let's see if we can grab this. And I can't remember what he said. He something about prawns or something. I don't know how. And people are trying to interpret that in all sorts of different ways. And one of the more stranger ones is I actually saw somebody on YouTube. They are speculating that it is actually that they will be introducing submarine vehicles into the game. So what do you think of that, guys? Yeah, I think the ability to travel underwater would be quite cool, actually, guys. Oh, I can't grab the titanium, can I? Because it's advanced mining laser. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, it's one thing I actually miss from not using the low flight mod. With that mod, you were able to actually go underwater with your spacecraft, so you could actually fly underwater. Oh, great. Kill that on principle. Yeah, so I was just wondering whether they're actually going to implement that as a way of exploring under the water, because that's always been a bit of a bind. It's the one area that you find a nice big ocean planet, and you go into the water in your exocraft, and if you're not incredibly careful, what actually happens is you actually lose control of your exocraft. Although the Nomad seems... there we go. Okay. Where are you? And this is because if you run too many creatures over, what actually seems to happen is that these guys actually get a bit upset with you. Grab that. I've got a mission to actually kill Sentinels. Let's just have a quick look. Let's destroy Sentinels. I don't know how many more Sentinels I've got to destroy, and I've actually got a little bit turned around here now, guys. Base is that way, so if we go this way, and I've got lashed. See, what I was saying, guys, is you get into areas like this and you're just driving through and you're just killing all these different creatures, so then the Sentinels get upset and attack. So let's just go this way. Iridium there. Not sure if I'm low on iridium. Let's have a quick check. Because one of the things that's a bit deceptive now is that I've got plenty of iridium. Yeah, one of the things that's a little bit deceptive now is that when you actually do these broken damaged machineries, dodge stone there, you can actually go through the iridium and not notice, and your iron as well. There's a quick tip there, guys: keep track of how much of those basic resources you need, because if you suddenly need them, you will be in a little bit of trouble. Actually, how am I for iron? I might as well gather the resources that I need. I don't actually have any iron. Okay, how much iron have I got? 150. I'm a bit low on iron actually, so let's send the carbon back. Actually, let's send the carbon and the plutonium back. Just sure there's going to be some composites here. Oh, I've got 15 iron. Let's get out and let's do a bit of scanning. Anything here that scanned? Yep. That was something. That's a plant there. There we are, got that. Now we're just going to jump back in with Roma. Again, I'm getting a little bit turned around here. So I think we'll just kind of scrape through here. There's some iron down there. We'll grab some of that on the way through. I mean, I did use up a really large amount of iron in the last part when I was fixing those 2 haulers that I recovered. Well, that looks a bit weird. Let's check this iridium out. I've never seen anything like that before. Ah, great, there's an incoming storm. Ah, just to make life perfect. Oh, there's something that way in 43 seconds anyway. I've never seen anything like that before, where the iridium is separated into 2 parts. That's weird. Yeah. If it is iridium, let's get a bit closer. Yeah, it is iridium. Ah, just grab a little bit. Oh, notice that. Wow. Yes, I know. I need to get this done as quickly as possible. I have a Viking dagger, which I'm going to need to sell off. Okay, guys. It said that there's something here in 43 seconds. Go check that out. Might be something of interest. No, to get there. Don't recognise any of these. Look. Yeah, they must be just variants of what I've already got. No hostiles here though. Nice. Okay. I think we're just go straight up the sheer wall. Ah, there's a base here. Okay, this waypoint detected. Grab some more iron. Not while we're looking at it. Yeah, iron and copper. That's a good combination to mine. I think this is one thing I do like is the fact that you've now got these combination resources, which is very, very useful when you're actually doing general exploration. I think it'd be even more useful when you're just starting out, because sometimes copper and aluminium and that can be quite rare. Just grab that. I might as well grab the nanites while we're at it. So, just going to get around. I think we're getting to the front door of these plate things. I'm just going to jump in. Nothing in here. Unstable fog, storm. Any port in the storm, as they say. Install the shields. Nothing found. Okay. I think what I will do. Do I want? Yeah, let's put some. I think I've got plenty of stuff. Oh, I've got some shields anyway, so put loads of zinc. That means I'll be able to get round here and just grab the base, and we can check these out as well while we're at it. Get the save. Oh, I must have already collected these, okay. Base. Well, I think we'll go this way, guys. go on. I think we'll carry on exploring this until we find the next base, and then I'll call the ship, and we can go off and do some more gentler exploration, I think. Have the plutonium. Yeah, thank you. Well, I think we need that power canister up. Don't want it clogging up the inventory. And grab that. There's a sentinel lurking. Storm clearing. Hey, thank you very much. Just throw out a scan, see what's around. Oops, run another creature over. Ah, there's a knowledge stone there. We're just going to in and grab that. So, anything else we can scan around here? Oh, we got that's iron and emerald. Okay, we'll grab that. Not for any other reason. Just well, we can. I suppose it's probably the right way. I'll get rid of that. Stabilizing, and of course it's getting dark, which makes crossing this planet a bit difficult. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is rather than me just sitting here saying this running this creature over and that, I think what I'm going to do is call my vessel and I'm just going to call in the trusty steed, and we'll go back to base, and I'm going to do something else, I think, and I'm at the wrong end. Oops, this could get me killed. So I'm just going to top up with that. Let's see what type of mess I've got. Emerald, got some electron vapor and neutrinos, and I really need to offload some of this stuff. Or I could just go straight up and sell it. I think I'm just going to go up straight up, just sell it off. I think. So we're just going to. I'm going to recharge the thrusters again. I don't like being out and about with empty thrusters. So we're just going to. I think we'll just go straight out into space and go straight to the space station. It should be close by. There it is. Grab some more iron on the way through. Okay, guys. Here we go, into the space station. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to kind of shoot up and sell off these Keaton daggers and the neutrino. I keep the electron vapor. Just sell off the odds and ends, guys. So I'll see you in a minute once I've actually sold off all these bits and pieces. So here are, guys. What I'm going to do is it's a teleporter, and I think we're going to go to where should we go? Oh, I want to go and check out a manufacturing base. I think it's in the Parisi system, because right at the end, I think it was the end, I got a location to a manufacturing base, so we're going to go and check that out, guys, see if we can get a bit more tech and see if we can have some contrast by doing some exploring on a paradise planet, because I'm really looking forward to being able to just walk about without kind of having to worry about things creeping up and killing me. Anyway, I know I keep saying that, and that manufacturing base is not going to be on the paradise planet, is it? Sugar. Okay. Well, we're still going to check it out, so we're just going to have to do it the hard way. Fiery planet. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is more routine. We're going to go and get fried. Can't. Oh, there's the landing point just off to the left there. We're going to come in hot right above it. Wow. A complete contrast, isn't it? Okay, waypoints. Get out of here straight away. This is parched. Reload. Let's stand here. Come on, Sentinels. Where are you? I can't kill it. Oh, wow. Brief moment then, I thought I was going to be able to kill it. Okay, let's grab that. There's your buddy. Drones which are activated, you are not doing very much, guys. Alright, we completed that mission. I think we can now kind of sidle in. Oh well, there's only 2 of them. That wasn't particularly that difficult actually, guys. I was expecting that to be a bit more challenging. I mean, maybe one day I will activate the what's it, the dog-like Sentinels. Anyway, here we go, guys. Just have a look here. Magnetic, something low. I feel heavy. My multi-tool pulls me down, and my helmet forces itself on into my shoulders. It's not just me impacted. Production processes going highway. I think we're going to reduce the electromagnetic flow. It says there something. Okay, let's try that one. Facility springs back into operation. Okay, and we've got the formula for superconductor. Okay, I don't think I've got anything that said semiconductor. I don't think I've actually got a formula for that. We've got superconductor, granites. Actually, that is specialist one. That we've got superconductors. Jeez, that's worth 2 million. Wow. But I don't think I've got anything to how to make semiconductors. No. So I need the semiconductor formula. I think that could be quite. We could make 2 million a time actually. Wow. I got that already. I thought I'd pick. Oh yes, it is extract analytics. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. Drop a save. Manufacturing facility. I think we're going to be okay temperature wise. I got a warp cell. Wow, that's nice. Soon drop that into our freighter. Because it's my freighter that I want to keep really fully charged up. Is throw out a general scan, see what's around here. And nothing particular. Oh, there's a knowledge stone over there. I think we can get that. There's a picture there. Oh. Expensive. Okay, grab that. I know I shouldn't have done that, guys. I was taking a bit of a risk. So let's have a quick look at this planet. How many species are on here? What we're on? 10 on this planet. Okay, maybe we'll come back and search this one a little while. Okay, this has got some nickel. I want to send that to my exosuit. Send this into the exosuit as well. Otherwise I'm just going to have little bits and pieces stuck all over the place. And the warp cell. Okay, well, what I'm going to do with the warp cell straight away is, so that it's not plugging my inventory up, straight into the freighter. We've now got an 80% charge on the freighter. I mean, here's a question for you guys. Have any of you actually found any other technologies to install up here with the freighter? Because as far as I know, the only technology I've got is warp drive. Is that it? Is just the warp drive? I mean, it'd be really cool if they did introduce more technologies into it. Okay, let's just have a quick look through, see what missions I've actually... Turn to mission agent. No, not finished. That one's finished. Artist at work. That one's finished. Kill creatures. That one's not finished. Gain unique plants. So we've done 2 out of 5. Okay. What's the definition of a unique plant then? Is that something that's totally different, or... Okay. And what we're going to do is get out into space. And that is... Why have I got 2? Why have I got 2 beacons on the... I thought I'd cleared all the beacons on this planet. Well, that's weird. The game actually put the beacons back. Let's just check that out. Oh, got incoming. Okay. I'm not worried about them. I think we'll go and see this beacon before they've arrived. I cleared that beacon. I'm sure of it. Oh, what? Okay. Oops. We've got some aerial combat. Oh, this is a bit grim. Okay, we're going to fight you upside down, matey. Okay, we're going to do a bit of upside down fighting. That's this bit. Okay, gotcha. Ah, look at that, he crashed on the planet. I know I should have righted myself, but that was sneaky. Okay, guys, that's irritating me. And I've lost that beacon. Okay, I'm absolutely certain I picked that beacon up when I picked that hauler up. Okay, let's just drop down. I know we're going to be wasting fuel, but that is bugging me, guys. Plus, this is by Paradise Planet. And all these lovely creatures here. Okay, let's just have a stroll across. Look at this. I'm actually some distance away and I don't care. Okay, let's go and delete that beacon. Because I don't want it hanging around. All gone. No, this doesn't reset, is it? Two bodies lie slumped over the control panel. The expensive red robes suggest they carry riches, but the altar that the cargo hold indicates that they were devotees of a religion of some sort. Whatever religion it was, it doesn't look pleasant. The altar is bloody and sits dank and cold. Re-examine the altar. Probably some dark cult of rituals thing. So we've got shielding sheets. I think I've already got that actually. Okay, let's just check this out. It's almost like this location is actually just reset. Okay. Well, you can see that's that actually accepted that, and I didn't have to repair the machinery. So it shows that I've picked this area over. Right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is throw out a scan. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do a bit of walking exploration. I haven't done any of this for a very, very long time. I know it's going to probably be a little bit boring, but I think we're just going to... I think we'll be okay. Only for about 10 minutes or so, and then I will call my ship and then wind the video up, guys. I'm just going to walk across the surface. As I say, this takes me right back to the early days of No Man's Sky, before we had exocraft and this is the way we actually explored planets. Although you had to wait until you had the plasma thrower so that you could actually dig in, because you had to make shields. Oh, there's creatures over the other side there. We're certainly going to go and explore them. Okay, it's... hello. Yeah. Any more? Okay, just going to keep going. Picking the plutonium up. And zinc. I mean, back in, well, when not long after the game first came out, I actually remember watching a bit of a live stream. I didn't watch all of it, where a guy actually walked all the way round a planet. I can't remember his name now. It was a very, very long time ago. And he actually did a live stream where he literally walked all the way round a planet. Just to do it. Let's go underwater. Oxygen protection. Oh yeah, because I've actually think if I show you the tech, I actually put in an aeration tech in. Actually, let's see if we can scan anything under here. Okay, better get out because the aeration only lasts for so long. Yeah, I think I just put that in for... oops, actually. Just scan it first, then gather it. I definitely would love to build a base on this planet, but of course it's the economics, because if I put a base on this planet, there's probably no of the resource plants that would grow outside, so I'd have to grow everything inside. Although I could put domes out, couldn't I? That's a thought, guys. I could actually build a dome base. Yeah, I'm having nasty thoughts here, guys. What do you think? Is moving my base to this planet and growing everything in domes. I mean, you could meet the objectives that I've got at the moment. I mean, to have, there's about, is it 13 or 14? Is it? I can't remember now how many in each dome. And I want 8 sets of external plants. So to do that, I would need about 4 domes, wouldn't I? Oh yes. Actually, yeah. Let's do it. I think if I come here, I'm having nasty thoughts here, guys. Points. Signal booster. Okay. Let's grab the signal booster. And oh, drop pod. Grab that. Haven't done a drop pod for a little while. Pod just 2 minutes away. And habitable base, okay. Coordinates received. Habitable base, 2 minutes that way, okay. No, don't want that. Right, the drop pod is 2 minutes that way, so what I'm going to do is go to the drop pod first. And obviously I'm just going to be walking across the surface, so I'm going to be rushing a little bit, guys, so I'll probably see you once I actually get to the drop pod. Here we are, guys, we're just approaching the drop pod. It's been a leisurely stroll. I actually fell off the edge of a cliff because I'm very much out of practice, because I was just thinking that I haven't actually done something like this since my series I did before the Foundation update came out, which was about this time last year. And before any of you guys put in the comments about the jetpack kind of fudge that they used to do, I never really liked using it, to be honest. So I was always just quite happy to stroll across the surface of the planet. And I think upon reflection now, I think this is something that I've actually missed from doing permadeath and survival modes, that this is, being able to stroll across a planet like this has always been you know, hasn't really been an option. What should we go for? Go for that, or we could go for a technology update. No, I don't think I really need that. Or we could go for an exosuit top level update. I think maybe another one of these would do better. So we've got that in there. Yeah, guys, so I haven't realised how much I actually miss this. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go to the base. Although if I'm not going to, if I do decide to move the base, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think it might be a good idea if it's a good location? And go for it, guys. But if I do that, I will move the base properly. I'm not just going to kind of grab this habitable base and lose all those resources I've spent so much time putting out. I will actually, as I say, do the base properly. Now it's getting night. That's making me a little bit worried. I think maybe we'll get a bit of a trot on. As I say, I'm not going to use the jetpack bit, mainly because I can't actually even remember at the moment how it's actually done now. Is it? It's melee shift. Can't remember now, guys. Anyway, I'm not going to use it. It was run. The trouble with it is that on the keyboard you've actually got to. Oops, no. I can't even remember the melee tool. That's it, yeah. So it's. I think that's a bit like it, isn't it? Anyway. And you kind of. Ow, bugger! I've done it again. At this rate, I'm gonna get myself killed on a stroll across the surface of the planet. That'll be okay. Even the storm's mild, isn't it? I'm really starting to like this planet. I mean, what do you think, guys? Do you think I should move to this planet, set a base up, and get things done? Shields run out. I mean, I should. I mean, I don't know if I can install. I don't have micro density fiber. Okay. Let's just. We get myself killed doing this now. There we are, micro density fiber. That doubles up the thermal protection. If I am going to live on this planet, we will need the double thermal protection. I'm just going to be careful now. I don't want to kill myself. Yeah, walking off cliffs is one of the hazards I'd forgotten completely all about. Because it's such a long time since I've actually done this. Actually, I've never scanned a marabulb. Okay. Here's the base. It's in quite an open area, which is quite good. We've got iron close by, marabulb, so I won't mine that out because I don't want to waste the resources. I mean, I'd like to see it in daylight. I don't know how long. And of course we'll have the grass which will probably come up through the floor of the base. What do you think, guys? I know it's not the best way to see it at the moment. What do you think? Should I move bases and go to a purely geodesic farming culture and grow nothing outside? Okay, right, I think we're going to mark this here, so put another beacon down. Okay, thank you. Stop clearing. Look in here, it looks the same as ever. But of course, to move base, I will have to disassemble my other base completely. And this would be built with a view to making this into a permanent home, actually, I think. Anyway, I'm aware of the time and the length of this video, guys. In fact, wow, I've gone way over time. So I might have to be a bit draconian on the editing this time, because I've been recording this for about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay guys, focus. Just to finish this video off, just gonna my ship. Oh, the shadow of it coming in. It's cool. I'm going to go up to the space station and trade in all those missions so we can tidy that up, and that's where I'm going to wind the video up, guys. And it's going to be a few days before I actually record the next part, so opinions, guys, I'm going to leave it totally up to you. Do I move bases and set up on a paradise planet and just grow everything in geodesic domes, or shall I stay where I am? And I'll just give you a hint, guys, as I'm more I think about it, the more inclined that I think I might have actually found my permanent base until I find another paradise planet. I think I've now had enough of living on hostile planets, especially, as I say, in permadeath mode. I mean, I've really appreciated just that, being able to walk around on a planet, even with the storm coming in. I was still able to live with it and walk around the planet. I think that's going to be really cool, guys. I'm actually starting to really like that planet. Oh, what the? Oh, that's the other thing I want to do now. So I don't know why I'm actually doing this. Pox it. You need to get through these freighters in order to be able to pulse drive towards the space station. Go away. That's the only annoying thing with this system, is the fact that you have all these fugitive bounty ships coming in at you all the time, being a nuisance like that one that came down into the atmosphere and attacked me. Grab the carbon on principle and see how many of these missions I've actually completed. Okay, hello friend. Keep to offer me missions, hand in missions. Wow, okay. I suppose I'm going to have to go through these all one at a time. That's the downside. Your standing with the Mercenaries Guild is increased. And what's another 250,000? You can see what Phil Silvers was saying about doing these missions. Superconducting fibre. Standing with the Merchants Guild is increased. You got and nanite clusters. And what have we got here? Some tech. Standing with Explorers Guild has increased. Okay, let's have a quick look at what missions we've got. I mean, I am going to do raiding planetary depot, exterminating in progress, hunting low-level pirates, maybe, but that's one that you trigger and then you've got to go and do it straight away. I mean, there's ones where you deliver packages and stuff like that as well, but maybe we'll do one of those later on. Okay guys, just before I go, I know I'm dragging this out, I just thought I'd just have a quick look actually. Journey. What have I got? I haven't looked at these for a long time. I'm a level 6 apprentice Merchants Guild. I've completed 8 missions. I've earned, wow, what's that, 116 million? We've farmed 7,021 plants. Standing on here, I'm still an apprentice. I've completed 13 missions for the Mercenaries Guild. We've killed 134 Sentinels and we've killed 78 pirates. And we're an apprentice with the Explorer Guild. We've done 11 missions. We've scanned 33 rare creatures and we've warped 47 times. Okay. And what's my standing with the? And we're a colleague with the GEC. We've completed 3 missions for the GEC. We've learnt 98 words. We've visited 16 GEC systems. The Vakeen, we're maxed out. We're a comrade. We've completed 4 missions for the Vakeen. We've learnt 145 words. And we've visited 18 systems. And the Korvax, I'm a saviour. Next rank, Traveller of the Atlas. Okay. We've only completed 2 missions for the Korvax, so that's unfortunate. 137 words learned, and we've met and we've visited 13 systems. Okay, we're making good progress on that area, but I think this is where I'm going to call it, guys. I've gone on way too long on this video because I've got distracted with that walking across the surface of the planet. Apologies if while you've been watching the videos that some of the edits will be a bit harsh, because I can imagine that I'm going to have to chop quite a lot of this out to get down to a video that's I can really upload. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.